Welcome back to You Live in Alaska. So it is spring. It is getting warmer. So now I only have to wear a raincoat because the clouds keep rolling in and it keeps raining on us. But we still got some stuff to do. So what I'm working on right now is our little bitty chicken coop, you know, for baby chicks. I used this last year and I actually had it behind our shed and covered up with a tarp. And I just shoveled it out. It was pretty nasty in there. Just as you can imagine, a whole winter's worth of chicken stuff that was left in there. And I cleaned it out, but we're going to take it around the front, leave it around our front porch next to our generator, and clean it out with some vinegar, get it nice and clean for our new baby chicks. And, you know, get them set up for home. The kids are excited. As you may have saw, whenever the chickens were hatched, the kids were just ecstatic. They love it. And they're actually in there right now playing with the chickens. But they want to get them in the house. Jillian wants them out of the house. And so we're going to get them in their own little house on the front porch. The whole point of us using this device here is that way it kind of has a little bit of an ecosystem still. Since it still does drop down to like in the 40s, low 40s during the night times, we want to go ahead and make sure that they stay nice and warm. And this is one way to guarantee it. It's basically enclosed. I accidentally broke one of the glass pieces, but we're going to redneck tape that. So I'm just going to use some masking tape, some shipping tape, and tape that back to it and just keep going from there. It's not like we're trying to contain some kind of poisonous snake, which is what this is actually made for. It was made for a snake. Again, if you don't remember from the video where we got this, we actually found this at the dump. Great little find. But I love it for chickens, for baby chickens. And since I love to raise chickens, that's one of the things I wanted to have. And it's perfect. I didn't have to build it. I just found it and now I'm using it. But either way, we're going to go ahead and get it up to the front and get started. You want to come see outside? Hi, Marie, you're so sweet. I love you. I love you. Naughty pigs? What? Whew. Yeah, it got wheels. All right, we're gonna clean this up. Ooh, it's stinky. Yeah, it got a big mess. Yeah, I'm gonna clean it up. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I'll wait for you, bub. Harrison insists he wants to help, so we're gonna let him help. It's good learning experience for him. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna spray it, and then we're gonna spray it off with some vinegar to kill any of the bad germs, okay? But first, spray it with that. But I want you to back up. It's gonna hit you if you don't, because it's gonna splash. All right, let's do it. There you go.
I'll just turn it off.
Yeah, well, try to get high too. Try to go high as you can. Let's go a little higher. Get the glass up there, like that. See that? Wash the glass. Well, good job. I think it's time to spray it, huh? What do you think?
Yeah, thanks for saying it.
Time to spray it. All right, let's spray it. All right, easy peasy. Well, there we go. It ain't pretty, but it's functional. That's what we need. All right. Well, we got to put some of their Shavings, yeah, for the chickens. Yeah, we're gonna put these white shavings in here.
Can you show me?
Yeah. Yeah, this is their new house. Okay. All right, let's do it. Here we go. Baby chickens. Yeah.
Hey, baby chicken, you sit up here. Nice and Duffy.
Got it?
You're nice chicken. Water.
Ah, get it, hurry. Good job. Good job.
And they wait here.
They're gonna lay eggs, you think?
Yeah, wait there.
Okay. Well, I think they have to be a little bit older before they lay eggs.
Yeah.
All right. We gotta go get their food.
Yeah, and also life and they die.
Yeah, they need food to eat, huh? Let's go get it. Good job, bub. We put their food down. You got it? Or I can help you. There we go.
Right,
Maybe I should put it closer to him, you think?
no.
Okay. Do you need to wash your hands?
No.
Afterwards, huh?
Yeah.
We'll get them what? Would they need water now?
Yeah, see for water.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna hook it right here. Look. You see that?
I see.
Right here, right on the wood. You see that?
Wow.
And see, it can hang now. Well, what do you think? You think they're happy, bub?
Yeah.
They look happy?
What is the dog about?
What are they talking? I don't know what they're talking about. I don't speak chicken. Do you know how to speak chicken? Do they look happy, sissy?
Yeah.
Good. Are they getting bigger?
It's hard to catch it.
It's hard to catch them?
Like it.
Yeah, you can catch them now, though, pretty easy. They can't, unless you let them escape. You want to see, sissy? Pet it?
What's he doing that for?
I don't know.
Eyeball.
I'm being a silly chicken?
It's an eyeball. And they.
Yeah. You like the chickens?
This yellow.
Yeah, it's a good chicken, huh?
Oh, it's Bobby Honey.
Mocha, want to say hi?
Mocha say no.
All right, we'll let it go get its food. Mo, give it kisses.
My dad season it to.
It looks good.
Yeah, it looks good out here, huh? Now you can come feed them.
You guys made him a nice house.
Wow.
That's a nice
I
new
think
house.
that's Honey.
You're going to let it go eat?
Yeah, Mama.
Whoa.
You don't change.
High five. Pew. Sissy, high five. Pew. Good job. All right. Well, I think they look pretty good in there. We'll shut it, and then we'll let them stay warm. And look, you can still look at them. Let's shut it. Shut the door. All right. Can you still see them down there?
Yes.
Look down in there.
I need this lot not safe.
Oh, yeah. You keeping them safe?
Yeah, not that it out.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I shall see that it is here.
Can you see them, Sissy, in there? Are they happy?
Yes.
They'll stay nice and warm. Well, there we go. Now Jillian and the babies can feed the chickens every morning. They only have to just walk out the front door. And eventually they can go out with all the other chickens. And they're all doing really good and laying us a bunch of eggs, actually. The other day I picked out 24 eggs. Of course, I missed picking them the day before, so that's why we got so many. But yeah, they are laying some eggs right now. The only thing that's bad is the pigs have been escaping, so I'm going to have to do some repairs for that. But we're going to go ahead and do that up next. Well, as you can see, we got a little problem. Oink is outside of the fence. And to be honest, that's not the first time. The other day I didn't have time to film it, but I found them way out in the woods. And yeah, it's been a problem. They learned how to get out. They learned how to lift this fence. And that is definitely my fault because I didn't put enough T-posts. So I went out and got some more T-posts. And we're going to put the T-posts up where they have knocked down the fence. There's two different spots where they're trying to control the situation and knock down the fence. I'm also going to move the fence in a little bit as well. I'm going to move the fence in because this part of it, I want it to be over here. And then that way, eventually I can keep pushing them this way in to that little area of trees where basically they're going to fertilize those trees, help everything kind of grow better, and then uproot all the stuff that is dead and uproot all the stuff that we don't necessarily need. I kind of want to help maintain this and turn this into more of a forested area. There's a lot of poplar trees that are growing in this area, and it'd be nice if they could grow better, and the pigs are going to uproot, they're going to oxygenate the ground, and they're going to help it actually grow better and take out some of the small ones while letting the big ones, you know, grow better, grow faster. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and entice Oink Oink to get back in. I'm going to get them some food, and then I'm going to start putting these T-posts up and start moving the fence around and getting it all set up. Be nice to get some stuff under control. We've had a lot of issues. What had happened is during the winter, the fences froze to the ground, and I didn't need as many T-posts. But with it being thawed out, it had loosened up the ground here, and some of the fence started falling. And honestly, with Oink Oink escaping because she loves to try to get out, the others followed her, and one day after work, I found them way out in the woods. I didn't have time to film it. I was just kind of in a rush trying to get the kids to bed, and I just started walking through the woods, and I found them a couple miles out. I was tired by the time I got back, and they were also tired and ready to eat as well. But either way, we're going to resolve that because we don't want them escaping. There are some people living around me that would have no problem at all eating pig. And yeah, we got to try to protect them as much as possible from that situation. And on top of it too, even though I can't do anything about eagles and birds coming in, and you may say, oh, well, just get one of those nets. And, you know, I mean, if I capture an eagle in that, I mean, I could get in trouble for that. You know that? I mean, I can't do that. And they're not smart enough to not go into it. So I don't want to get in trouble. I'm going to let nature be nature to the degree that I can. And other than that, I can protect what I can protect, like the piglets, by giving them shelter. And, you know, other than that, it's just going to be the way it is. Let's just say that eagles are beautiful, but they can definitely be dangerous and deadly for animals and livestock. And it's honestly very impressive how bold they are, because they are extremely bold animals. I guess maybe they know that they're protected, or maybe they've been protected for so long that they just don't care, and they know that most people don't do anything about them. But yeah, they are very bold animals, and the best I can do is just keep going and protect the pigs from getting out, because that's really the biggest issue. That's going to be, it's once they get out from underneath the protection of the trees, where they can hide under a tree or run, the piglets that I'm referring to, because the bigger pigs, they're not going to have any issues. In fact, I've seen them eat flying birds. If the birds got too close, they'll attack them. But they don't attack their friends, the chickens, because they know that the chickens actually help protect them from the eagles and the ravens. I've seen the chickens go after them. So that's a good thing. That's a good effect. So that's why I like to have roosters. I'm keeping all my roosters in the future. As you know, we just hatched a bunch. I'm keeping them all, and I'm leaving them out here with the pigs. First of all, that way the piglets know who their friend is. Second of all, that way they can also help protect the piglets in the future. It would be nice to eventually build a barn, but you know, all this stuff that people do online requires a lot of money. And you know, I'm not a trust fund baby, so you know, I have a lot of mortgage, and I'm dealing with a lot of financing. And that's just the way it is. So we're going to do what we can do with the money that we have. So let's go ahead and get started. So, hey, I know it looks a little tacky, but I'm going to use the pool to put their feed in. That way they can kind of spread out and all share, especially while I'm trying to get this fence done. The reason why is because otherwise the male and all the babies won't be able to eat. He just challenged, that little baby just challenged the dad. That's funny. But either way, I'm going to put this out there. Might look a little tacky, and you know, it is what it is. We're going to let them feed and eat. That way I can get to work without being disturbed by them. Also, I need to entice Oink Oink to try to get back in here. Well, as you can see, they love that stuff. I'm gonna try to get Oink Oink to go back in. Come on. Come on. Go eat. All right. Definitely gonna need a T-post there. They're tearing it up. Just so you know too, that's not their only mill. This is the, I need to do the fence mill. All right, time to clean up some of this stuff too. So I only got 5 extra T-posts, but 5 T-posts now is 60 bucks. It's crazy. The price of everything has just gone up astronomical. And so hopefully 5 will do me good for what I need them for, because yeah, I can't afford to buy any more than that. I'll end up using the other ones from the fence that I'm tearing down to make everything else work. But yeah, it's crazy expensive. Hey, little babe. So this is actually the perfect time of year to do this because the ground is actually soft. Because during the summer, it's gonna get a lot harder. During the winter, it's obviously frozen. And the breakup and right after the muddy part of it is the best time to drive these in. All right. As you can probably see, she's constantly trying to get out. I mean, it's just a constant thing. So we're gonna put a nail in that, stop her from doing that, especially this direction. All right, that'll do. They ain't getting through that. So I got the pigs back in. I'm kind of having to make a weird shape because the ground is just up and down, up and down. So I'm trying to conform it to the ground of where I can fit it all in. So the 3 little piglets that ran out, man, they did not want to go back in. Even with food, they must be full. But yeah, they're definitely learning, that's for sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and start staking it down now that I have it in a better pattern. Should help. See, they're looking for a way out. Like they normally had one right there. You guys are little turds. The plan is to use these 2 T-posts that we had before, because the fence used to be just right here. And so I'm going to use these 2 T-posts in order to finish the fence and just make it go this way. So that way there's no more of this. It's not going to be perfect, but it'll be exactly what we need. Just to try to get them closer to the woods, have a little bit more control on them. So that way they're not running rampant. Well, okay. Got them cut off now. I need another T-post there to kind of straighten it out, but looks pretty good. So we got them in their own little spot here. We're gonna get rid of all the wood with the nails. That's gonna be next. It's just a lot of junk, honestly. What? 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 All right, so we got it set up, partitioned off here. So now we have it set up to where we have the fence in going all the way across. And I created a separate fence here. This is gonna be for the piglets, because as you can see, they barely get to eat, and they get beat up quite a bit by the adults. This is kind of a normal thing. I think they just naturally go through this. But at the same time, I wanna keep it separate. I'm gonna be selling a couple of them. 2 of them I'm gonna use for breeding, which, you know, Babe survived out of all of them, which is very surprising because he was not doing so good at first. And then we have a big female there that looks like Oreo. We're gonna keep her as well. And then the other 3 I already have buyers for, and people that I work with, you know, kind of just doing it as a, you buy food for me and you have pig. that simple. Other than that, we're going to try to do this. The problem is we got to keep Oink Oink from going underneath because she very much likes to follow the piglets. Even though she's not a very good mom when it comes to birthing and all that, she tries to be a good mom and follow them, even though she's also the one who let a few of them die to eagles and such, which is kind of crazy. But Maple, on the other hand, is very protective and very aggressive. But she's also becoming aggressive towards the piglets because it's time to wean them. It's been about 2.5 months and it's time. So let's go ahead and see if we can trick the piglets. So they're thinking about it. They're pretty smart. I think they know it's a trap. But they know the food is too delicious. Look at that. There they go. Following each other. And there we are. We got them. Oh. Okay. All right, well, there you go. So this here is the fence that fences them all in. And between here and there is for the new 5 piglets. And the bigger section is for the 3 grown-ups. Now, of course, I had to find some extra stakes. I found some like old garden stakes that we had in storage that actually we had found at the abandoned cabin. Right there they are. They're just little bitty garden stakes, like just a bit tall enough to keep rabbits out. But they work really good for staking down the pig fence, so that way the pigs can't lift it up, as you can see here. And then other than that, I use trees because you can't get any better than that for a stake in the ground, at least for piglets to be specific. And the pigs, they're not going to be able to get in now. So either way, I think that's going to work really good for these piglets. Keep them separate. Give the piglets a chance to actually grow and eat, because otherwise the mamas will just do whatever they want to. And the chickens are making a ruckus. It'll give the mamas a chance to, I'll go ahead and breed again, but also the babies a chance to grow. Either way, I think it turned out pretty good. There's a lot of work to put into this. I mean, that took me all day just to get all that fencing removed and T-posted back in. And we still haven't removed the rest of the panels. So eventually there'll be another expansion that we can go that way, but I got other projects that I'm gonna have to work on here. I think I'm gonna head inside and help Mama get the babies to bed, and we'll be back out tomorrow to check and see. For you, it'll be just a second. Well, it's morning time and I came out to check it out, and it looks like the only one that figured out how to get to the other side was Oink Oink. So she was able to make it back around. I'm guessing right here at this point here, I did forget to put a stake in the ground right there. So she pushed her way underneath and got over. So we're gonna have to fix that. I ended up having to bring the feed containers over because she broke it. She loves to break them, and so she completely snapped the lid off of this one, which basically renders it useless because it doesn't protect against the rain. As you can see, there's water in it now. And this one here, she was trying to eat all the food out of it, which is supposed to be for the babies, since she already ate a bunch of food. So I'm gonna feed everybody over here first and see if I can't get her to go over there. And then I'm gonna put a stake in the ground over there because I forgot to do that. It was getting kind of dark, so I just wasn't looking. And I forgot to do the one that's up on the roof here. Well, I was trying to create desperation for her to go feed, and she doesn't seem to care. She thinks I'm gonna feed her right now, but I'm not. So I'm waiting for her to figure it out and she can try to go back over. I wanna see where she gets in. And if not, I'll have to just drag her. I'm also gonna go try to open it. Let's see if we can open it and see if she'll go through it. And she will literally beat them up, just so anybody was wondering. She will beat them up to eat all their food. And yeah, so we're not gonna let that happen. Come on, Oink Oink. Not you, back. Oink Oink. Come on. You. I didn't say you. Come on, Oink Oink. Come on. Come on. Go. 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 Not you. There we go. That worked, thankfully. The chicken's trying to get over there too. Yeah, we hear you. Go eat. All right. All right. All right, piglets. All right, let's get this back over for them. We're gonna have to keep an eye out, see where Oink Oink thinks she can get in, because she's gonna try. No. There you go. Are you the smart one? You found the food first, huh? You found the food first? There we go. They're figuring it out. With enough hunger, they learn. They just got to learn how to get in there. What that will do is give them a way to constantly have food, and they're going to grow a lot faster because of it. We're going to have to wait and see if the other piglets figure it out. All right, well, I just came back from inside. We had some brunch and just trying to check it out. And all three pigs are actually in here. Now, Oink Oink is actually in the house. She gave up on trying to get to the other side. I was watching her from inside. And looks like it's starting to rain a little bit too, a little bit of sprinkling, but we're still going to clean up the rest of this wood. Just kind of make it look a little bit nicer out here. I'm going to have to figure out how to fix that metal pig feeder. I'm thinking I could use maybe some epoxy and some sheet metal screws and kind of just put it back together. But yeah, it's kind of a shame. She went to town on that thing, tore it up. I thought that's supposed to be good enough for older pigs too, but man, she doesn't know how to use it. This one here was using it just fine, but Oink Oink, she just tried knocking it over and spilling everything out, and she stomped on it and broke it apart. So we're gonna have to probably just use it just for the baby pigs, and when it comes to the bigger pigs, we're just gonna use our feeding buckets, and then that swimming pool worked out pretty good, just because they could all eat at once and not go super crazy over each other. They still fight and bicker, but you know, it's food. So that's what pigs do, right? Either way, I'm gonna clean up some of this wood here. We might be able to use the wood in a future build. Not 100% sure, but it might work for a future build. I think we're gonna have to build another hut, just because if we're gonna start trying to breed more of them, to sell more of them, we're gonna need more space, more places for them to lay down and sleep and all that. So we're gonna get to work on that. But first I gotta clean up this wood here. He's excited to have his mate back. I don't know if you can hear him, but he's trying to mate. All right, this is the last load. Got this place cleaned up a bit. There's always more work to do, but I'm really happy with this situation.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Perfect. All the way back?
Yeah, as far back as y'all want.
All right. I think that worked just fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, we made it home. It is time to unload everything. So we ended up getting these 2 hay bales as well. I thought, well, might as well get them before things go up in prices, because prices have been skyrocketing. And each bale of this straw currently is like $130, $135, something like that. And I know they're gonna have babies pretty soon, I think. So he just started mating with both of them. And usually it's 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days. So 3, 3, 3. We got about 3, almost 4 months before they start having babies. Oh, God. Let's go to the other side. Oh, okay. They got rained on. Ugh. I can only do so much. They definitely weigh 500 pounds now, if not more. Oh, God, that hurts my shoulders. Almost. There we go. What are you pigglies doing, huh? What are you piggly wigglies doing? Here. Their interaction there was pretty cute. She just brought hay to them and wanted to put it in their little hut there, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it for them. That way they kind of learn. They've got to have learned from her by now, but we'll help them out this time around. Oh, what's up, little piggies? There we go. All right, well, there we go. I want to say thanks again for watching. Good Living Alaska, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Who's a cute little piggy? Huh? The kids love you. They think you're cute. Yeah. You, not so much. You're kind of nasty. Yeah. You're getting kind of big, aren't you? Yeah.
Today and not tomorrow.